So today I'm going to tell you about a scam that's been going around the real estate industry lately, okay? Now, there are many ways that you can be scammed when it comes to buying or selling real estate, but most of them you can avoid simply by using a realtor, because a realtor is going to be your protector, that professional representation. So always use a realtor. But this particular scam, this one is really clever. You could be using a realtor, you're using a title company, you think you're doing everything right, and they can still get you. But I'll tell you what, if you watch this video, they won't get you. And we're gonna get into it right now. So, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, and you'll be notified when I post another video and you won't miss out. Now, so let's talk about this scam. Oh, this is a good one. I mean, criminals are getting smarter. This one's very clever. So like I said, you can be using a realtor, you can be using a title company to have your closing. This is how this thing will go. So you found the perfect home, right? You put an offer on the home, you've got it accepted, you've made it through the inspection process and all of that. You're getting close to closing time. You likely already have a clear to close from your lender at this point, right? So you're just days away from closing on your home. Now, you get an email from the title company and they ask you to wire the funds to a certain account. They'll probably tell you some story about this will make the closing go quicker and smoother or whatever, right? If you can go ahead and wire the funds in advance. And when I say funds, I'm talking about like your down payment, your closing costs, that kind of thing. The money that you're gonna bring to closing. They'll ask you to just go ahead and wire it ahead of time. And again, that's gonna make it smoother. It's gonna make it go easier. So yeah, of course you want the closing to go smoothly. You want it to go quickly. So you want to comply with the requests of the title company, right? So you wire the funds. So when you arrive at your closing, the title person asks you for the funds. And you say, I wired it to you 2 days ago. And they're saying, we didn't receive a wire from you. And you're saying, you guys emailed me and asked me to wire it. Who emailed you? Well, you see where I'm going with this, right? It was a scammer that emailed you. What they do is they'll duplicate the title company's letterhead, their website, whatever they have to duplicate to make it look like it's the title company that's contacting you and asking you to do this wire. Unfortunately, the title company is not involved. It's a total scam. You just wired your money to somebody, probably somewhere else in the world. Who knows? But that money's gone. You can't get it back. I've been hearing about this more and more. I just heard recently where a lady lost $200,000 to this scam. And that is a lot of money. Apparently she was a fairly well-off lady to be making a $200,000 down payment. That's the full cost of some people's house. That was her down payment. Apparently she has some pretty well-off friends because they took up a collection and they raised like $130,000 to reimburse her for being scammed. These are her friends and family members, right? I don't have no friends and family members like that. Unfortunately, if I got scammed out of that kind of money, my friends and family would say, oh, that's too bad. And that would pretty much be the end of it. Some of them might say, oh, he should be more careful. Or, I bet he'll be more careful next time. But they're not gonna raise no $100 and some thousand to try and reimburse me. Maybe you have friends like that and family members like that. But here's the thing. Typically what happens at a closing is the person will bring the money in certified funds, meaning like a cashier's check, and you hand that check to the closer and everything is smooth at that point. The only time you really would need to wire funds would be if you were doing some type of long distance closing, which does happen. But in that case, you definitely want to communicate with someone and make sure you're wiring the funds to the right people, okay? You want to communicate with them over the phone, someone that you're familiar with, because once the funds are sent, you can't get it back. So like I said, this is a scam that will get you even if you're doing everything right or you think you are, but they won't get you now because now you know. Never wire funds on the basis of an email that you received without speaking to someone that you trust, that you're familiar with, that you know, to make sure that that email came from them and that they are requesting those funds and that you are wiring those funds to the right place, okay? That's it. You do that and you're gonna be safe. So this is gonna be a really short video because that's really all there is to it. Again, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, and you'll be notified when I post another video. Also, you can always reach me. My contact information will be in the comments below the videos. You can call me, you can text me, you can even schedule a Zoom meeting with me, okay? So I'm happy to help you with any of your real estate needs. So till next time, take care.